Voluspa has a great setting, but it is mysterious. To set the scene, Odin has gone somewhere to seek out the seeress, to raise her from the dead, to get answers of his future, of the future of the Nine Realms. But where? I think that's a big question, is where? Does anyone else witness it? Where would Odin go where he could do this without being spied upon? All worthy questions, I feel. Obviously, through the process of the Voluspa as a whole, really Odin tests the seeress to begin with, to test her knowledge, to test her power, by telling him things that he most likely already knows, and by testing her power provides Odin with a level of credibility that the witch has in order to see how her foretelling, how seriously her foretelling can be taken. Obviously, the seer, she asks Odin, and she asks Odin repeatedly, does he really want to know? And I think an interesting question at this point is, does Odin already know about Ragnarok? Or in the asking of a prophecy, does it create his own fate? Does he trap himself in the finding out about the future? And then, to follow on from that, can he change that future? Can it be avoided? Questions. Obviously, there's a lot of theories on, if you know your future, do you hurry up its your destiny by seeking to change it? Philosophical questions, really. The bargain is completed. I think the witch really probably earns her pay. I mean, obviously she mentions in stanza 29 that Odin opens her eyes to rings and trinkets for the payment, I would assume, of her services. But I can't stress enough that really the seer, she does seem to sort of challenge Odin. Does he really want to know everything? And I can't imagine sort of the seer can be very happy about being forced to do this when she's been raised from the dead. But she does complete the prophecy, and then goes on with a little more, which I think with the final stanza you have to wonder, is that out of goodwill, foretelling the coming of the dragon, or is it done for malice and spite? Now that sort of the deal has been completed, I imagine the seer can speak freely before she sort of returns sort of to being nothing once more. All in all, it's a compelling narrative that deserves its level of intrigue, and I imagine not for the first time, not for the last, many people will continue to look at it and to try and sort of dissect the riddle of Voluspa, which is, and I think will always continue to be, quite intriguing. Anyway, that's my little ramble on Voluspa now that I've finished recording the stanzas. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you. I've got to learn to wait for a few seconds before reaching the point I can edit to close off a video.